Okay, so good evening, and if you have Darlene here, but we will start at 3:45 or maybe 3:40, waiting for the others to, oh no, and 8:40, not 3, sorry. Waiting for the others to join as well. Okay, good. All right, so today, according to our schedule, we're supposed to continue to readings. It is a reading week. So I'm going to introduce some of the tests, which is important, like related to the type of the question for IELTS. And we're going to practice as well. I'm going to let you guys practice a little bit, and I will discuss with you and show you the answer, why we have to choose this answer. Because IELTS reading requires a lot of paying attention. You're going to read in details, you're going to practice this, and I'm going to explain you why we choose this type of questions. So you're going to be like a little bit of activity here today. We can start at 8:40, I think. So when we have more students to join, we can start. And for those who missed the class, you can watch the recording video. It is in our Telegram groups. And if you have any question regarding with technical issues or like access to the video or tool material, something, you can contact Ancient Education's team. They will help you with that. Okay, so let's just wait a little bit before we start. And if you have any questions so far, you can ask me right away if you have. Okay, let me share the screen so that you can see. If you cannot see the screen, you can mention in the chat box, or you can unmute it. If you cannot see the screen, I will check the screen, because sometimes the screen is not there. That's why I need to make sure that you can see the screen here. Okay, so today we're going to focus on multiple choice. In IELTS, some people say that multiple choice is the easiest one among all the type of the question IELTS readings. But for me, personally, I don't think it's easy because multiple choice is very tricky. There's a lot of distractor. They use a lot of similar answer. So if you have 4 choices like A, B, C, D, most of the time you always get confused between whether you want to choose A or C, or maybe like you don't know which one. Like they always sound similar, and sometimes you're getting confused. Not for me. Yes, me too. Even me too. When it got multiple choice, I got stressed a lot because multiple choice is very confusing. A sound like B, B sound like C, and all you have to do is look for the distractor. But with the right technique, you're going to be okay, because there's some things that you need to look at, be careful, and something that I'm going to give you some tips and some technique that I use in exam so that you will be able to spot the answer correctly. I think that the hardest, you know that in IELTS reading, there are more like 7 or 8 type of questions. And for me, I think the hardest question should be true, false, not given, or yes, no, not given. And I think they are the hardest. And another one, it should be summary, which is the last part of the IELTS reading. Because normally when you are in section 4, you don't have enough times. And you all have to get like summary all the time. You get a summary text. If you're lucky, they will give you like an option A, B, C, and they will let you to choose that to put into the summary part. But if not, sometimes they ask you to go back to the text and screen through all of this again and try to look for the key term, which is very time consuming. You don't have enough time. You might only have 10 minutes or 5 minutes left. And so most of people cannot finish the part 4, especially the summary part, because normally you always get that. And I think this is the most difficult one in IELTS readings tests. It's the summary part, because you have to go and find the key term, and you know that it's not like a page. Sometimes it could be 1.5 pages, like 1,000 words that you have to go through again. And for the summary, it's not in order. Like number one, number two can be all mixed together. So this is why I think it's difficult. And for most of the students I have known, they find true, false, not given, yes, not given are the most difficult, because they need to understand the meanings instead of comparing the same words, synonyms, or structure knots. Which is why sometimes true, false, not givens or yes, not givens are the most confusing one. But it's okay, I think, because the more you practice, the more you get familiar with the type of the test. And I hope that I think that maybe you will get here, I think you might be studying with Mr. Vikrant already about the true or not given, because our next lesson is about the opinion attitude, which is about yes, could be yes and no questions. But yes and no question and true or not given are completely different, which is something that you have to like be aware of. Like true or not given is about like comparing information. Yes, no question is referred to more like focusing on the opinion and attitude of the author, whether he or she agree, disagree with the opinions. Okay, so now we have a Lin is here. We have two now. We have the Lin and Lin. And we can start. I think we should start right so that you guys have some time to practice. I will practice with you as well, but I want you to, do a little bit of warm up and try to look for the answer. It's a really short activity, actually. Okay, so according to our schedule here, we're going to focusing on the multiple choice part, like I have mentioned. For the MCQ, sometimes we call it MCQ. For the test here, they want to test your ability to understand the main idea that contain a text. Sometimes it look like a specific informations. So you need to quickly identify the main idea in order to locate the correct sections or the correct answer of the text. All right, so in this unit, we have the objective here. We're going to understand the longer piece of the text. You're going to know about the different type of the multiple choice questions. So at IELTS, we have three types. Sometimes they might ask you to choose only one answer among the all four options. For example, like choose one correct answer, A, B, C, or D. So you only choose one. Another type is they ask you to choose two answers. So be careful with that. You have to read the instruction very carefully. How many answers you can choose? If they said two, you have to choose two among. But sometimes if they give you two, so the option sometimes it could be 5 or 6. But I think it's mostly when they ask you to choose two options, the option that they give you to choose two answer, the option that they give you is 5. And another type is to choose 3. Sometimes they might ask you to choose 3 correct answers, so you have to choose 3. This is why students need to read instruction before you begin the test. Again, multiple choice. Sometimes it could be one answer, sometimes it could be 2, sometimes it could be 3. Cannot be 4. I haven't seen any test with 4 answer yet, but I think only 3. The best it should be like the maximum one should be only 3. Okay, so and the common problems that we have here is you read the text before the questions. The common problem that you read the text before the question, so you are not sure what you're looking for. And being tricked by the examiner because they like to use instructor. So remember that multiple choice is the type of question that the examiner love instructor. Sometimes the option A sound like option B, this option B sound like option C. So they are confusing and sometimes they kind of sound similar. That confuse you. Sometimes you don't know like which one to choose, A or B. And another common problem that I have seen so far is like not reading the whole sentence. You only read half of it and then you go to find the correct answer, which is one of the biggest mistake because sometimes you might confuse the meaning. That's why you need to read the whole sentence and know your targets. What are the target answer that you're going to look for? So I suggest you to read the whole sentence instead of reading half and then go to the text. Okay, so the first part is we're going to go through about the understanding the longer piece of the text. So in exam, you don't get something like this, short text, no, you get like a whole text with thousands of words. But my tip here is, first of all, you need to read the question before you read the whole text. So some people, it depends on your techniques. It depends on your style. Some people like prefer to read the text and then they go to the questions. But it's up to you with whatever you feel more comfortable, with everyone you feel more convenient. So you can just read the text and then you go read the question. But I do not suggest that because most of the time you get confused. And I would suggest you to read the question first, underline the key term, underline the keyword that you're looking for, know what exactly you're going to answer the question. So that's why you can go to the text. I would recommend this way, not reading the text and go to the questions. But if you feel more comfortable, go ahead. But I do not suggest that as your trainer. From my own experience, I think that reading the questions first, underline the key important information, then you go to the text and find the answer. You will be able to find the answer quickly, not time consuming, and it's easy to understand. And my another tip for you is try to eliminate the irrelevant answer. So what I mean here, for example, like you have four options, A, B, C, and D, right? Like I said, it's sometimes it's quite confusing. So if you know how to eliminate meaning to say when you go to the reading, it's not the same. It doesn't mean like it doesn't relate to each other. You can cross out one or two answer. So for example, like A and B and C. So D, it doesn't relate to your question. So you can cross D out. So now you have only three answers to look for. And then you go to your answer again. You can see that C doesn't relate it again. So you only have two options now, A and B. So this can help to increase the chance for you to might get select the correct answer better. ចឹងកន្លែងនេះខ្ញុំសូមនិយាយខ្មែរបន្តិចតទៅជាមួយនឹងការជ្រើសរើសចម្លើយគឺពេលខ្លះការជ្រើសរើសទៅលើ multiple choice A B and C នោះគឺវារៀងពិបាកដោយសារតែ A B និងចម្លើយ C នោះវារៀងមានលក្ខណៈស្តៀងគ្នាខ្លាំងប៉ុន្តែពេលខ្លះបើយើងចេះ eliminate ទៅលើចម្លើយណាដែលវាមិនមានន័យស្តៀងឬក៏លក្ខណៈថានិយាយទៅអត់ចូល topic គឺយើងអាចលុបanswer នឹងចោលមានន័យថាយើង eliminate choice របស់យើងជម្រើសរបស់យើងមុនដំបូងមានមុខ A B C D ដល់ពេលយើងអានទៅយើងឃើញ D ហើយនិង C ហ្នឹងគឺវាអត់ relate ហ្មងអញ្ចឹងគឺយើងអាចលុប C ហើយនិង D ហ្នឹងចោលមានន័យថាអ្វីដែលយើងត្រូវរើសហ្នឹងគឺពីលេខ1ដល់លេខ4សល់ត្រឹមតែលេខ1ដល់លេខ2ឯងអាហ្នឹងគឺយើងរៀនតទៅមួយ try to eliminate the information ណាដែលវាអត់ relate ណា Okay, and number three, if you don't understand the statement, try to rephrase in your own. ចឹងកន្លែងនេះគេចង់និយាយថាបើសិនជាអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអត់យល់ទៅទៅមួយ phrase ឬក៏ sentence ហ្នឹងទេព្យាយាមបែកគិតអំពី whole meaning វាឬក៏មិនទេព្រោះថាពេលដែលអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាទៅអាននៅក្នុង text ហ្នឹងវិញគឺ meaning ហ្នឹងក៏អត់មានមកដដែលចឹងទេអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាត្រូវតែចេះ identify ទៅលើ question ហ្នឹងថា question ហ្នឹងគេចង់សួរពីអីគេចង់បានអីគេចង់ហៅអីអញ្ចឹងយើងពេលខ្លះយើងអត់ចេះពាក្យហ្នឹងទាំងអស់មែនប៉ុន្តែយើងអាច rephrase យើងអាចរៀប sentence ហ្នឹងវិញធ្វើម៉េចឲ្យយើងយល់ថាតើសំណួរដែលគេសួរក្នុង multiple choice ហ្នឹងគេចង់សួរអីគេអូខេចំណុចមួយទៀតដែលខ្ញុំចង់ឲ្យអ្នកនរគ្នារៀននេះគឺយើងគឺព្យាយាមទាយ something that can find try to guess if you still cannot find the answer but you can keep the right one to get it ចឹងពេលខ្លះគឺយើងជំរុញមួយទៀតជំរុញចុងក្រោយគឺយើងទាយប៉ុន្តែទាយនេះយើងអាចទាយថាអ្វីដែលវាហ៊ាន close បើសិនជាអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអត់អាចរកចម្លើយបានណាគឺយើងអាចទាយ meaning ទៅយើងអាច read the whole text ហើយវាយើងអាចនឹងមើលតើមួយណាដែលវារៀងសមជាងប៉ុន្តែទាយនេះគឺកម្រលុះត្រាតែអ្នកនរគ្នាសល់ពេលខ្លីបំផុតគឺខ្ញុំអត់ recommend ឲ្យទុក answer ចោលទេទាយយក4 question ក៏មាន probability យើងក៏1លើ4ដែរអាហ្នឹងមកករណីអត់សល់ម៉ោងណាប៉ុន្តែគ្រាន់តែយើងត្រូវធ្វើ observation ហើយចម្លើយគឺនៅនឹងទេអត់មានទៅណាគ្រាន់តែវាទាមទារឲ្យអ្នកទាំងអស់នេះរៀបអានបន្តិចហើយមើលទៅលើន័យចំណុចទី5គឺអ្វីដែលខ្ញុំឲ្យ tip បានគឺពេលខ្លះយើងត្រូវរៀន predict ទៅលើ answer IELTS មិនថា listening មិនថា reading ក៏ដោយពីរហ្នឹងគឺបើសិនអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអាចនឹងទាយទៅលើ answer បានឧទាហរណ៍គេសួរថាគេប្រាប់ថា there are four type of pollution គឺអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាដឹងហ្មងតែ pollution ហ្នឹងមានអីខ្លះដូច water noise pollution អាហ្នឹងគឺវាជា general term ណាចឹងតែពេលខ្លះគឺយើងអាចទាយដឹងហើយស្រាប់ហើយថាកន្លែងហ្នឹងវាជាអីញ៉េអាហ្នឹងគឺយើងពេលទៅមួយ guessing ចឹងអាហ្នឹងវាអាច apply បានទាំង reading ទាំង listening ដែលអ្នកនរគ្នាអាចយកទៅ practice and another tip, let me think. Another tip that I can share you is everything is in order. Yeah. ចឹងមានន័យថាចេះនៅក្នុងប្រភេទ multiple choice នេះអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាបាច់បារម្ភទេគឺលេខ1លេខ2លេខ3លេខ4លេខ5លេខ6ហ្នឹងគឺ order ទេមានន័យថាបន្ទាប់ពីលេខ1គឺចម្លើយលេខ2បន្ទាប់ពីចម្លើយលេខ2គឺចម្លើយលេខ3គឺអត់ mix ចូលគ្នាញ៉ៃៗទេមានថាបើសិនជាអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នារកឃើញចម្លើយទី1រកឃើញចម្លើយទី3មានថាចម្លើយទី2គឺវានៅកណ្ដាលនឹងវាអត់ទៅណាឯងវាអាចហក់លោតទៅដល់ខាងក្រោយ text គេហើយអ្វីដែលអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអាចទុកចិត្តបានគឺលក្ខណៈ everything is in order. Okay and មួយទៀតដែលខ្ញុំចំណាំឃើញហើយខ្ញុំចង់ឲ្យអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាប្រយ័ត្នដែរគឺពេលខ្លះនៅក្នុង multiple choice វាអាចបែកចេញជាពីរពេលខ្លះ sometimes you might get a question that talk about facts and sometimes you might get a question that talk about the opinion ចឹងពីរនឹងខុសគ្នាមួយជា fact មួយទៀតជា opinion so fact is something that always true that cannot be changed but for the opinion is what you think or what people think so differentiate between the two. Okay តោះឥឡូវយើងឲ្យមើល phrase មួយគេទៅមួយ linguists agree that language is needed during reading blah 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 so the question is look at the question below and choose the best answer what are you going to do first read the question according to the paragraph what point do linguists have different view on so it's about the opinions. According to the paragraph, what point do the linguists have different view on? So you will have to read which phrase that they show about the idea, the opinion, what does the author think or the linguist think about the here, the language. So I'm going to let you have some times and I'm going to show you which part. So I want you to look at this part, sentence number 2. Let me here highlight this one. So I want you to look at here this statement. I think you can see here. Oh no, the past research. So I want you to try to go through this a little bit and think about this. Which one to what points that or what point or what stage that the linguists have different view on? Okay, take some time and I will show you the answer. It said animals are intelligent enough to learn how to read. I don't think it's stay relevant to that, right? So we can eliminate this one out. So A, no. So now we have the B, C, and D. So you only 3 options now. Yeah, you only have 3 options. Linguists agree that language is needed during reading, but at which stage language become necessity has come under the debate. Past research has shown that animals have the ability to discriminate letter from one to another, but previous experts thought the ability to recognize written. So what happened? It should be around here. Previous expert thought ability to recognize written but depend on ability to understand the language. Finding recent published journal Science Challenge in long-term evolutions, showing despite of having no linguist still, monkey are able to tell the difference between the sequences of letters that form revealing English word that do not do. So in sum, all of this information, what do you think? The point is that the linguists have the different views on this. Different view. At what point? So they start with the what? The first one. Agree that the language is needed during the reading, but in which state the language become necessity become under the debate. So this is what happened, right? So this is why they said our language ability begin up to affect the reading ability. This is the point that the linguists they have to come to debates. This is why C is the correct answer, if you happen to know here. So I want you to look at this again and go through the answer again. Again, it's not about matching the word, it's about understanding the question, the concept that you're going to looking for. Reading is difficult, but the more that you practice, the better that you understand the concept. This is a book why we call IELTS. IELTS is very complicated and it needs a lot of work that you have to understand the meaning itself rather than go too much in the word. So here they said about the different viewpoints. So as you know that the rest of the information from here to here are just an explanation, right? But the only phrases that they mention about the author, like the linguist opinion about this language itself, is from the first sentence and the second sentence. Okay, so at this part, do you have any questions before we go into another like maybe just small type of the different type of the multiple choice? You have any question you might can ask now. If not, we can go to the type of the multiple choice. Okay, so like I mentioned, there are three types. One is one multiple choice, two answer, one answer, two answer, or three answer. It cannot be four. Maybe they might ask you to choose four, but you have to read the instruction first. จะสำหรับประเภท type of multiple choice นี่คือវាអាចពេលខ្លះគេឲ្យយើងជ្រើសរើសតែមួយចម្លើយពេលខ្លះគេឲ្យយើងរើសពីរឬក៏ពេលខ្លះទៀតគេឲ្យយើងរើសទៅ13ចម្លើយអញ្ចឹងវា depend ណាចឹងហើយគឺទាមទារឲ្យអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាមុននឹងពេលដែលទៅ say ឬក៏ទៅ say ចម្លើយចូលគឺយើងអាន instruction សិនតើគេឲ្យយើងទៅ say ប្រមាណពាក្យប្រមាណលេខឬក៏ប្រមាណចម្លើយអាហ្នឹងយើងត្រូវអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាត្រូវតែអានមិនថា reading មិនថា listening អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាត្រូវតែអាន instruction សិនធ្វើអីក៏ដោយ instruction first ណោះឥឡូវសាកមួយតើអានេះគេឲ្យអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាគេសួរថា topic 3គឺ what do hurricane means to dolphin ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាដឹងណា dolphin ហ្នឹងឯគេទៅ dolphin ត្រី dolphin ចឹងសំណួរ question វិញគេ and question សិនណា which two possible issues did Miller believe may have caused the rise in dolphin number two ចឹងដំបូងឡើយគឺយើងត្រូវ underline សិន two possible issue possible គេ issue ដែលគាត់ believe ថាអាចជាដែលធ្វើឲ្យកើតឡើងមានចំនួនត្រី dolphin rise in dolphin number កើតឡើងនៃចំនួនត្រី dolphin អញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាត្រូវរកប្រមាណ answer two ចឹងយើងនឹងទៅ say two answer here answer របស់យើងគឺមានទាំងអស់ពីរចឹងហើយអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអាចអានតិចទៅហើយយើងធ្វើការរកទៅលើពីរ possible answer ណាដែលជាមូលហេតុឬក៏ធ្វើឲ្យចំនួនត្រី dolphin នេះគឺកើនឡើងចឹងគឺអានេះខ្ញុំឲ្យ clue គឺអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាមើលនៅក្នុង paragraph number 2ចឹងអា paragraph 1 និង2នោះគឺបាច់មើលទេយើងអាច go through ទេគឺអត់មាន related ទេប៉ុន្តែ paragraph 2ឥឡូវអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាចំណាយពេល3នាទីណា3នាទីក្នុងការរក answer ហ្នឹងហើយតិចទៀតខ្ញុំនឹងបញ្យល់ហេតុអីបានកន្លែងហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងចឹងដំបូងឡើយអាន option សិកំតន់ហូតទៅដល់ក្នុង tag A B C D E ហ្នឹងអានសិនអានហើយ underline អីឲ្យយើងយល់ថាមិនហើយយើងទៅក្នុង text ហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងនៅក្នុងនេះអាចអាន play ទៅហើយបន្តមកចាំទៅ tag ហើយយើងទៅ tag នឹង paragraph 2ចា៎នេះដោយសារយើង train អញ្ចឹងយើងមានថាខ្ញុំរៀងឲ្យ clue តិចប៉ុន្តែពេលប្រឡងគឺអត់ទេរៀងច្រើនអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងនេះត្រូវ skim ឲ្យលឿនហើយធ្វើម៉េចរក keyword ឲ្យឃើញហេតុអីបានខ្ញុំប្រាប់ថារក keyword ឃើញមែនលើគឺអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាមើលទៅ clear ទី1នេះ reason that were probably several related phenomena combined explain increase ឃើញទេគឺដឹងហ្មងកន្លែងនេះគឺវាស្មើនឹងនេះ in rise in number of dolphins តែពេលប្រឡងគឺអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាត្រូវតែរក keyword ចឹងដូចគ្នាដើម្បីដឹងថា answer យើងនៅក្នុងម្ដុំណា Okay, choអ្នកដែលគាត់ហៅហើយគាត់អាចសាកណាយើងអាចសាកប្រាក់ធីនេះក៏បានឬក៏ it's okay I will show you the answer អាចទៅសេចម្លើយក្នុង chat នេះក៏បានឬក៏អានមកគាត់ក៏បាន it's up to you ក៏បើសិនជាគាត់ហៅឃើញ answer គឺអាច yeah, participate in here all together is this okay I will help you as well okay ញ៉ាំ possible answer តើមើលទៅតាចាអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាពេលអានទៅមានអារម្មណ៍ថាឯកចូលតែត្រូវអានប៉ុន្តែមើលច្បាស់ណា reason phenomenal reason possible issue អ្នកខ្លះគេគ្រាន់តែជា detail ទេ Okay, so 2 minutes remaining or 1 minute remaining before we go to check the answer all together. Take your time, try to look it, try to find it. And if you want to share your answer, feel free to do so. But I will show you the answer anyway. Chắc là bây thưa tông mới hiện listening hiện sờ bài tiện để sao listening hiện đi chiếng á. Đầu bây mà đo đến hiện stress để sao bị tiền tiền được on hiện an thấy cái plom cho làm tiền. អូខេតោះចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាយើងមើលទៅកន្លែងទី1គេថាមិនយើងបានឡើងហើយ Soil related phenomena explain the increase ណោះ keyword របស់យើង need firstly មកហើយណា after the female dolphin lose her cub ខាងនោះគឺកូន dolphin ហ្នឹងហើយ she can give birth again much sooner than it cub that measure to adulthood គេកន្លែងនោះមានន័យថាម៉េចអ្នកថាមានចាប់អារម្មណ៍មិនទេនេះ បន្ទាប់ពីគាត់មិនទៅ lose her calf she begin giving birth again much sooner than her had matured adulthood ចាំមានថាគាត់អាច read ម្ដងទៀតថាលឿនជាងមុនចេញ clear ណាស់ដែលតទៅជាមួយនឹងការបង្កើតម្ដងទៀតដែលមាន much sooner A B C D E មួយណាតទៅមួយនេះ breeding giving birth again much sooner than it had got matured adulthood ចាំមួយណាដែលតទៅមួយ clear ហ្នឹងនេះ able to breed is to give birth ហ្នឹងហើយ earlier than usual so the answer B ចឹង possible answer គឺ B ប៉ុន្តែគេឲ្យយើងរើសមែន P cho nó miên mùi tiền trả lời an một mùi tiền sân tới even larger อันนี้คือ explain ให้ถอนแต่ตรงนี้ this is allowed the greater percent agreement to become reproductive active in the following year by itself that didn't seem adequately explain the increase of in something else was going on นี่แมวไอ้ something else was going on that something was distinctly humans แต่ต้องเป็น humans จะคือ when at the humans E less contact human after the hurricanes you read through all this E so the best answer of the two option is B and E ណាចឹងអ្នកនរគ្នា is it the same or not ពេលទៅហើយខ្ញុំជឿថាពេលច្រើន B គេឃើញលឿនប៉ុន្តែសម្រាប់ E អ្នកនរគ្នាអាចច្រឡំពេលយើងទៅខាងក្រោមនោះតិចទៀតមិនឃើញឃើញអត់ចានេះគឺ multiple choice ណាអ្នកនរគ្នាស្គាល់ហើយ multiple choice របស់ IELTS វាមានប៉ុន្មាន type មកចម្លើយមកចម្លើយមួយគេឲ្យយើងរើសចម្លើយ2គេឲ្យយើងរើសចម្លើយ3ឡើងទៅអញ្ចឹងទៅថា3អីប៉ុន្តែអានេះមួយទៀតហ្នឹងគឺយើងរៀន identify ទៅលើ purpose ម្ដងអញ្ចឹងប្រភេទរបស់ IELTS វាអាចមានទីមួយគឺយើងទៅរក information ទីពីរគឺយើងរកមើលទៅលើ writer purpose ហ្នឹងមានន័យថាគេសួរតើ author ហ្នឹងគាត់គិតបែបណាតើតើមាន opinion ឬក៏ purpose របស់ writer ណាចឹងមានន័យថាចា in this part you must decide the statement agree with the writer opinions of you so you have to be able to recognize the view of the author whether it's said directly in the text or from what implied or suggest or indirectly ចឹងនេះ different from រឿងមុនជាសម្រាប់កន្លែងប្រភេទជាប្រភេទ identify ទៅលើ writer of purpose ជាប្រភេទ multiple choice ប៉ុន្តែគេសួរយើងទៅមួយនឹង statement វិញតើមួយណាដែល agree ទៅលើ writer statement របស់គាត់ឬក៏ view របស់គាត់អញ្ចឹងសម្រាប់ប្រភេទ test បែបហ្នឹងគឺជា tip សម្រាប់ខ្ញុំហ្មងគឺទីមួយគឺអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាត្រូវ remember that you are asked to identify the writer opinion which is different from the fact អញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាត្រូវដឹងឲ្យច្បាស់ហ្មងថាប្រភេទសំណួរបែបហ្នឹងគឺគេអត់សួរទៅមួយព័ត៌មានដែលវាជាការប៉ັດឬហៅ fact ហ្នឹងទេគឺ more like focus ទៅលើ the opinion of the author ច្រើនជាងចឹងត្រូវបែងចែកឲ្យច្បាស់មួយ fact មួយទៀត opinions ចឹងក្នុងនោះពេលច្រើនគឺគេឲ្យ focus ទៅលើ yes ឬក៏ no sometimes it could be like the not given ទាក់ទងមួយនេះគឺខ្ញុំ recommend ឲ្យអ្នកនរគ្នា skim through the statement read and make sure that you understand the main point of the opinion of the statements នេះអញ្ចឹងប្រភេទសំណួរហ្នឹងគឺបែបនេះគេសួរថា what is the writer purpose of this paragraph គេលេងសួរដូចមុនហើយ what are the two main issue លេងហើយថាមួយជា information ជា fact មួយទៀតជា opinion របស់ author អញ្ចឹងកន្លែងនេះវាមិនមែនជា fact ទេវា more like ជា opinion ឬក៏ writer purposes អញ្ចឹងកន្លែងនេះគេសួរយើងវិញថាចា what is the writer purpose in this paragraph ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអាចអានកន្លែងនេះតិចទៅនេះខាងលើនេះ one of the reason អានម្ដងទៅនេះហើយជ្រើសរើសចម្លើយមួយណាដែលតកតងមួយ purpose របស់ paragraph ហ្នឹង A B C or D ចឹងមួយជា fact មួយទៀតជា writer purpose មួយជា opinion ហ្នឹងគឺជាអ្វីដែលគាត់គិតយល់ឃើញ view របស់គាត់តែមួយទៀតគឺជា fact នេះគឺព័ត៌មានដែលគេផ្ដល់ឲ្យមានប៉ុន្តែគេឲ្យនៅក្នុង text របស់យើងពីរនឹងខុសគ្នាចឹងយើងអាច go through ទៅថាចាគេថា purpose របស់ this paragraph ហ្នឹងគឺគាត់អីគេអញ្ចឹងចំណាំមើលពេលច្រើនទៅតមួយ idea គេថា the author believe that argue that think that introduce that អាទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងឯងគេប្រាប់ទៅតជាមួយនឹង idea របស់គាត់តោះអ្នកទាំងអស់នេះហៅទៅអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំឲ្យអ្នកទាំង recommend គឺមើលកន្លែងខាងនេះខ្ញុំ highlight ឲ្យទៅដែរ ចឹងយើងស្រួលមើលជាងមុននេះគេថា make in មើលមក highlight ខ្ញុំ highlight ឲ្យហ្នឹងទៅគឺអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអាចរៀនហើយ decide តែកន្លែងហ្នឹងគាត់អភិញ្ញារបស់គាត់ដូចគេ question ណាទី1គឺ the whole thing ហ្មងណា the whole in this paragraph ដែលគេឲ្យមក paragraph ហ្នឹងទី2បាន the whole ហ្នឹង definite អភិញ្ញារបស់គាត់តទៅមួយ Jurassic Park វិញពីរហ្នឹងខុសគ្នាចឹងឥឡូវយើងធ្វើទី1សិនតើមកមានដល់ទី2យើងក៏និយាយមិនតទៅមួយនេះគឺគាត់គេថា even though the actual methodology is hopeless flaw and would never work the premise was the science enough to let us suspend our disbelief and reveal in the return of the dinosaurs ចឹងគឺគាត់មិន even though it's hopeless and flawed never work but the resilience was the science enough to let us suspend our belief stop it our belief reveal in the return of the dinosaurs is it suggest is it to argue is it to persuade or to demonstrate which one ចឹងសម្រាប់ question ទី1សម្រាប់ multiple choice the best answer it should be they argue right they argue that people may choose to believe the in order to entertain so they argue so it B the answer B and number 2 they say what is the writer opinion about Jurassic Park so what did they say about the Jurassic Park one of the reasons why Jurassic Park was successful as a novel the Black film is that it presents a plausible way to bring dinosaurs back to life so what instead of being, because they mentioned the first one, what did they say? Jurassic Park was successful. So which one that they talk about they are successful is, in spite of Manning here, like present a plausible way to bring dinosaur back to life, it's still a novel still was successful, right? So which one they talk about here? In spite of inaccuracy, it was a successful novel and film. So the answer for number 2 is C. This is IELTS. You have to read all the informations and then try to identify the opinion of the Jurassic Park. Remember, opinions. Okay. So any questions with this? Any question that you might find if you find any different answer, you may tell me or we can look at through all this together. Because sometimes it doesn't mean that I think that I might make mistakes sometimes too. So if you have any different answer, you can compare and we can go through this all together. But if you don't have any questions, I think that since we still only have 15 minutes, so let's just go through the tip a little bit. So this is the tip about the using multiple choice. I'm going to let it here for you to read a little bit about the multiple choice. So question follow the order, so you don't have to worry. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are all the same order. អញ្ចឹងមានន័យថាអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាធ្វើលេខ1លេខ2លេខ3បាត់លេខ4លេខ5គឺអត់អីទេមើលខាងលេខ4ហ្នឹងវានៅចន្លោះលេខ2លេខវានៅចន្លោះលេខ3និងលេខ5ហើយអញ្ចឹងគឺលេខ4ហ្នឹងវានៅកណ្ដាលនោះអញ្ចឹងអ្នកនរនេះអាចទៅរកកន្លែងហ្នឹងម្ដងទៀតបានបើសិនជាយើងបាត់កន្លែងចម្លើយណាមួយណាអានេះគឺសម្រាប់ tip របស់គេដែលយើងធ្វើដល់មួយនេះគឺនេះដំបូងឡើយនេះគេថា read the first question and underline the keyword ចឹងដំបូងឡើយគឺអានសំណួរសិនហើយយើង underline ទៅលើ keyword ទី2 read the text from the beginning scanning for information គឺខ្ញុំ recommend អ្នកទាំងនេះ scan កុំ skim ដោយសារតែអ្នកទាំងអស់នេះត្រូវរកសិនតើសំណួរយើងចាប់ផ្ដើមពីណាដូចគេឲ្យមក paragraph text ចឹងគឺអ្នកទាំងអស់នេះដឹងហើយចាប់ផ្ដើមពី paragraph ដំបូងត្រូវអត់ទេណាអាច paragraph ទី2ឬក៏ paragraph ទី3អញ្ចឹងគឺអ្នកទាំងអស់នេះត្រូវ scan through information សិនរកឃើញ key term ក្នុង question ទី1យើងពេលណាគឺមានន័យថា text នេះគឺចាប់ផ្ដើមពីកន្លែងហ្នឹងមកអញ្ចឹង scan សិនកុំ skim ទី3គឺ once you found the keyword the synonym in the text អញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់នេះព្យាយាមគិតទៅលើ synonym ផងពេលធ្វើទៅលើប្រភេទចម្លើយសំណួរប្រភេទបែបហ្នឹងគឺបើពឹងផ្អែកទៅឲ្យពាក្យហ្នឹងគឺដូចគ្នាហ្មងគឺអត់អាចទេដូចអ្នកទាំងអស់នេះមានចាំ exercise យើងមុនហ្នឹងអត់តតងជាមួយនឹង dolphin ណាគេប្រើពាក្យ give birth ប៉ុន្តែនៅក្នុង state របស់យើងគេហៅថា breeding breed យ៉ាសុសត្វពេលដែលគាត់បង្កកំណើតគាត់ breed ដែរទេchứ កន្លែងនេះគេប្រើ the same ទេតែគេប្រើ synonym អញ្ចឹងពេលដែលអ្នកទាំងអស់នេះរកឃើញ synonym ហើយគឺចាប់ផ្ដើមហៅ answer ឯង Once you have found the answer, read the text a few lines to make sure that it's correct ពេលដែលអ្នកទាំងអស់នេះឃើញចម្លើយហើយកុំតន់នេះលឿនគឺអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអាចអានពីរបីដងទៀតទៅមុននឹងធ្វើការសម្រេចចិត្តថាគួរជ្រើសរើសចម្លើយណា A B C ឬក៏ D and ចំណុចចុងក្រោយគឺ repeat the same strategy មានថាធ្វើដូចគ្នាមានថាសំណួរទី2 3 4 5 6នេះគឺធ្វើដូចគ្នាតែតមួយ tip ណាអូខេចង់មកដល់ត្រឹមចំណុចនេះតើអ្នកនរគ្នាមានសំណួរឬក៏ any questions so far if you have feel free to ask me we can go to practice ចឹងទីទៀតខ្ញុំឲ្យអ្នកនរគ្នា practice ដូចមិនអញ្ចឹងតែ type នេះខ្លីៗឯងដើម្បីឲ្យយើងរៀង familiar ទៅជាមួយនឹង concept ណា Yeah អញ្ចឹងអ្នកនរនេះទៅដឹងណា IELTS នេះវាទៅទៅមួយ academic reading អញ្ចឹងវាខុសគ្នាទៅទៅមួយ general reading រាល់ដងអ្នកទាំងអស់នេះពេលដែលយើងរៀននៅសាលាគឺយើងរៀន general ទេ reading ចម្លើយគឺនៅលើហ្នឹងហ្មងអត់មានទៅណាហើយវាស្រួលរកជាងហ្នឹងទៀតប៉ុន្តែសម្រាប់ IELTS គឺគេ test ទៅលើ ability របស់យើងក្នុងការ understand ទៅលើ context អញ្ចឹងមានន័យថាគឺគេ trick គេប្រើ distractor គេប្រើ technique គេប្រើអីចឹងហើយបានពេលច្រើនគឺអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាមុននឹងសម្រាប់ចិត្តទៅរៀនឬក៏ប្រឡង IELTS គឺគេតម្រូវឲ្យអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នានឹង practice សិនដែលចូល preparation course ឬក៏អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នា practice បានមួយខែឬក៏ពីរបីដងសិនចាំអាចទៅប្រឡងព្រោះពេលខ្លះយើងអត់ understand concept គេដល់ពេលយើងទៅយកឆៅ based on your own knowledge ហ្មងគឺទៅហ្មងព្រោះពេលខ្លះយើងអត់ expect ថាអញ្ចឹងណាចឹងហើយបានគេមាន preparation course សម្រាប់អ្នកដែលគាត់ត្រៀមប្រឡង IELTS ហ្នឹងដើម្បីគាត់ understand ទៅលើ key concept របស់បើសិនជាប្រភេទ multiple choice គេធ្វើមិន true false not given គេធ្វើមិនអញ្ចឹងនៅពេលដែលអ្នកនរគ្នាដឹងពី tip technique ក្នុងការប្រឡងប្រភេទ test ហ្នឹងមួយហើយគឺពេលដែលអ្នកនរគ្នាប្រឡងអ្នកនរអត់ប្រហែលដឹងតែគួរទៅផ្លូវណាហើយដឹងតែគួរធ្វើវាមិនជាមួយប្រភេទសំណួរបែបហ្នឹងតោះចាឥឡូវសាកមួយតើតើមួយ is violent innate តោះឥឡូវមានសំណួរទី1គឺ What did archaeologists in southern Germany discover? A B C D ឥឡូវខ្ញុំចង់ឲ្យអ្នក practice សិន small text but I want you to analyze What did archaeologists archaeology នេះគឺអ្នកដែលគាត់សិក្សាតទៅជាមួយនឹងការរស់នៅ history ឬក៏មានថាប្រភេទរបៀបរស់នៅរបស់មនុស្សសម័យកាលយុគសម័យនៃការ archaeologist អូខេចឹងការ archaeologist ហ្នឹងគាត់បានរកឃើញវាមិននៅក្នុង Southern Germany គឺគាត់រកបានឃើញអីគេចឹងអាហ្នឹងនៅក្នុង paragraph ទី1គឺអ្នកនរគ្នានឹងឃើញនេះ paragraph ទី1នេះឥឡូវរកមើលមួយណាត្រូវ Any idea for number one? Kita inside of Germany discover no keto banana discover a mass grave containing 34 skeletons, they including four, nine adult males, seven adult female, and 16 children. À, là chúng tôi mơ lại những tí á. Tí mối kita A. Remain 34 dead animals. Bạn animal này cái gì bên đây mình được gọi. Chắc A. Not answer. Tranh một bạn. B. Graveyard containing 34 skeleton. Cái điểm em tự tổng skeleton ấy? Yes. Và tại cái graveyard containing 34 skeletons. C. Tự tiết sẵn cầm toán ấy. Relic of the early civilization. Just C. There's nothing to do with the civilizations. Chẳng cứ C cái trên này. Just option bao nhiêu sao man? B gột B đi gột D. Lời này tao thì tôi cao sẵn cho đợi mùi nè. Sự điển cái này. Người ta mơ sẵn. Graveyard containing 34 skeletons.ដូចខ្ញុំនិយាយចឹងពេលខ្លះអ្នកនរនេះទទួលបានចម្លើយចុងក្រោយពីរដល់ថាមួយណាគួររើសឥឡូវសម្រាប់ចិត្តរស់មួយណា Graveyard containing 34 skeletons ឬក៏ 9 adult male 7 female 16 children បើសិនជាខ្ញុំយក B ហេតុអីបើខ្ញុំយក B ដោយសារតែកន្លែង9 adult female 7 adult នេះគេក្នុងហ្នឹងគេមាន mention ថាmention that they discover people with dead ទេអត់មានមកគេគ្រាន់ថា9 adult male 7 adult female and 16 children were dead បើគាត់ដាក់អញ្ចឹងត្រូវតែបើគាត់អត់ដាក់ទេអ្វីដែល close to the answer ជាងគេគឺ B វិញចឹង the answer for number one is B instead of D បើគាត់ដាក់ were dead នេះបើវាពេញន័យរបស់គេតែកន្លែងនេះយើងមិនដឹងថាគេ dead ទៅអត់ចឹង B close to the answer ជាងចឹង the answer is why you have to choose B ចឹងវាถึง trick អញ្ចឹងចឹងគឺ that's why អ្នកទាំងអស់នេះត្រូវ go through question មើល meaning វាមួយអានេះ explanation តោះមួយទៀត why did scientists suggest that those people were killed whilst running away ហេតុអីហើយមិន scientist ហ្នឹងគាត់ថាអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាហ្នឹងបើអ្នកទាំងអស់គាត់ហ្នឹងដែលស្ដាប់ហ្នឹងគឺគាត់ព្យាពេលគាត់បានស្លាប់នៅពេលដែលគាត់ព្យាយាមរត់អញ្ចឹងអាហ្នឹងនៅក្នុង paragraph ទី2នេះចឹងឡើយនឹងមានន័យថាម៉េច why A គឺថាdiscover remain of people the skeleton shown in the sign of fatal drama no just so thành chat Guitar all the skeleton show a sign of fatal trauma, including head wounds. None of them show any sign of defensive wounds, suggesting they were killed by running away. Chẳng mùi nè. Ní. Thế. Đi. Bắt. Là đây con ăn go through tích của đây thay của đây hình lươn pe các mưa mưa lại được it's the same and not. Mùi tiết. Why do human beings fight? According to the article. Anh ấy opinion đấy nè. អានេះទៅទៅមក opinion វិញទេថនអញ្ចឹងបន្ទាប់ពីអ្នកទាំងអស់នេះអានណាហេតុអីបានជាមនុស្ស human ណាគាត់ being fight អញ្ចឹងកន្លែងនេះអាចអារម្មណ៍ពីរនេះអញ្ចឹង scan through តិចទៅហេតុអីយើងហៅ reason Okay, chẳng tụi bây chị ấy bây giờ là những người ta because they have been fighting for thousands of years. Chimpanzee who were human closest related engaged in warfare. Chẳng tụi ông A nó B nó tụi bây chị quạt all true information mấy bạn ta vì mình chỉ reason là cái fight đi mình chỉ reason fight đi. Chẳng A nó B nó cứ mình chỉ answer đi chứ mình C đi cực đi là những mơ là những mơ đi cái thà hưởng fighting nó kia chia build instinct nhưng mà chưa inbuilt instinct bất quá hưởng thở the fight trong mộng but that could have suggested that we inherit our predicted welfare our ape-like ancestor but not everyone agree that welfare is inbuilt khởi nhớ not everyone was inbuilt cho nên have we chỉ instinct bao nhiêu tiền chắc cứ đi nó comment chỉ answer that the only one half left is C so the answer for this is C. Okay. Cho nên tụi anh ai mơ tới cái này ni miên cái này nè là vô rồi có cho dùng go through ý cái này là thì tiếp theo tụi anh ai cái số bản á. Thì tới hiện tiêm tia dựng an tiết đài an thấy ao dựng an là lại tiết hết cái từ lửa tha táo và là meaning vậy cái ao dựng nó cứ chưa vậy dựng phong hồ nó ngọt. The chronic case of hai bạn chỉ human nó got fight according to the article. Just là article nó A đừng B mấy cái viết tại tao mới fight men phần test số tha viết chỉ reason ngọt. Ở đây với còn chỉ chia giving the fact information này với mình chỉ reason này. Chắc A đừng B nó actual hai bạn này. Chắc C đừng D cứ cái cho ba một cái tha inbuilt instinct ប៉ុន្តែនៅក្នុង last paragraph យើងគេថា but not everyone agree that the warfare is inbuilt អញ្ចឹងមានន័យថាគាត់មិនមែនជា inbuilt instinct ទេកន្លែងហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹង D ហ្នឹងគឺមិនមែនជា answer ទេអញ្ចឹងគឺអ្នកទាំងអស់នេះកាន់តែមាន option កាន់តែច្បាស់ជាងនឹងទៀតហើយ the only one answer left for you is C. Okay តោះអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់នេះមាន question អីទេសម្រាប់ multiple choice និយាយទៅ multiple choice ហ្នឹងវារៀងតឹងបន្តិចដោយសារតែដូចខ្ញុំនិយាយអញ្ចឹងគឺវាទាមទារដល់អ្នករៀងអាន go through អញ្ចឹងណា yes ហើយ reading គឺសម្រាប់ IELTS ហ្មងគឺ difficult អត់ easy ទេគឺ required យើងរៀងអានច្រើនឲ្យយើងរៀន analyze ច្រើនឲ្យយើងរៀន go through ពីរដងហើយឲ្យយើងមើលទៅលើ meaning ទៀតចឹងហើយបានភាគច្រើនគឺសិស្សជាពិសេសទៅមួយ IELTS listening គឺអត់សិស្សអីទេ speaking writing តែរឿង reading នេះមួយគឺមួយគឺពិបាកដោយសារតែទាមទារយើងអានឲ្យ focus ឲ្យ analyze សង្គ្រប់ពេលទៀតពេលខ្លះគេបន្លំយើងទៀតដូចមិនអញ្ចឹង A និង B នោះចេញមកគឺឃើញមកនឹងហ្មងមានអារម្មណ៍ថាសង្ស័យ answer ប៉ុន្តែដល់ពេលយើងអានទៅមិនដឹងថាអូអាហ្នឹងគ្រាន់តែជា fact ហ្នឹងហើយវាមិនមែនជា reason ទេចឹងវារៀង more confusing និយាយទៅគឺ IELTS ហ្នឹងគឺជួយប្រើ distractor តែយើងប្រឡែងគេអត់បានទេដោយសារ IELTS ហ្នឹងជាតេស្តលើសមត្ថភាពរបស់យើងក្នុងការ analyze ហើយតេស្តភាសាអញ្ចឹងមានន័យថាគេព្យាយាមរកធ្វើម៉េចឲ្យយើងច្រឡំធ្វើម៉េចឲ្យយើងពិបាកអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់នេះឃើញហើយពេលដែលរៀន IELTS ហ្នឹងគឺរៀងខុសពីយើងរៀន general reading ទៅពេលដែលយើងរៀន general English ភាសាអង់គ្លេសទូទៅ reading គឺចម្លើយវានៅលើគោកហើយវាអត់ញ៉ៃញ៉ៃអត់ប្រឡែបន្លំយើងចឹងទេតែ IELTS ផ្សេង IELTS គេតេស្តភាសាអញ្ចឹងគឺអឺតម្រូវឲ្យសិស្សគឺគាត់រៀន preparation course ច្រើនគាត់រៀនធ្វើលំហាត់ច្រើនធ្វើម៉េចគាត់ familiar ទៅលើប្រភេទ type of questions អញ្ចឹងtype of question IELTS reading វាអាចមាន6 7 8 type ហ៎ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់នេះត្រូវតែ at least ដឹង tip ឬក៏ technique ណារបៀបក្នុងធ្វើការក្នុងប្រភេទសំណួរបែបហ្នឹងទៅពេលដែលអ្នកទាំងអស់នេះបានទៅគឺអត់សូវចំណាយពេលច្រើនហើយដឹងថាយើងគួរធ្វើណាធ្វើរបៀបមិនចឹងណាដូច multiple choice ចឹងឥឡូវនេះយើង expect ដឹងហើយថា multiple choice វាមានប្រមាណ type ហើយវា focus ទៅលើខ្លះ type of multiple choice multiple choice ខ្លះវា focus ទៅលើ fact multiple choice ខ្លះគឺវា based លើ writer purposes ឬយើងហៅថា writer view opinion ណា yes ចឹងអាហ្នឹងយើងអាចនឹងដឹងខ្លះអូខេអញ្ចឹងសម្រាប់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាមានជាសំណួរឬក៏ any question so far ដែលថាអត់ទាន់ច្បាស់ឬក៏ចង់សួរឲ្យខ្ញុំ explain កន្លែងហ្នឹងទៀតអាចសួរបានហ្នឹងហើយចឹងថ្ងៃពុធគឺអ្នកនរគ្នានឹងជួប Mr. Vikran ហើយថ្ងៃសុក្រក៏យើងនឹងជួបគ្នាទាំងអស់គ្នាម្ដងទៀតពីរ session in this week with me okay ចឹងany questions so far so good not so confused right អត់អីទេណាដំបូងរៀងអាចថាពិបាកហើយក៏វាទាមទារច្រើនជាពិសេសអ្នកដែលគាត់អត់ធ្លាប់ប្រឡង IELTS សោះហ្មងណាតែបើយើងធ្លាប់ប្រឡងបានម្ដងពីរដងហើយហ្នឹងយើងថារៀងស៊ាំតិចចឹងអ្នកទាំងអត់អីណាអូខេតើចុះខ្ញុំគិតថារៀងជប់ហើយប្រហែលជាម៉ោង9កន្លះហើយទេណាណោះ ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអាចសម្រាកបាន Good night and have a lovely night. See you back on Friday with me, but on Wednesday you will with Mr. Vikram. Okay, so thank you so much, guys, and have a lovely evening.